Playing with a team of players is better than just playing on your own. Teams not only give you more eyes and ears on the field, but working together makes it easier to slice through the opposition and win games. In the funky math of combat, 4 guys working together is more powerful than 8 guys working alone. When everyone plays their role, a team works like a merciless flag-eating machine. To maximize the team advantage, each player should master at least one specialized field position. The commander is the team's cerebral cortex. He strikes the plan and coordinates the team to make it all happen. Much like the quarterback, the commander drifts back a little to call the plays as the action unfolds. But don't imagine that the commander doesn't mix it up. In pivotal, high-intensity moments, sometimes the best way to lead is in the front. The most important piece of equipment the commander carries is his radio. Otherwise, the commander carries a light gear kit with a good medium rifle and enough paint to get him through the game. Snipers. Some say they don't exist in paintball. Others say they do. Most snipers don't care what anyone thinks anyway. They are part defense, part reconnaissance, part flanking team, and the full-on most patient team member on the field. When played effectively, the sniper acts as a force modifier. He's one player who can play like 10. An effective sniper runs light and lean. He carries nothing to get in the way of his camouflage. His distinctive ghillie suit is nearly a cloak of invisibility. With good ghillie, you can almost step on a sniper and still not know he's there. His radio is set up so that with a minimal amount of movement, he can call back to his commander and tell him what's going on. He is prepared to spend a lot of time hugging turf, and he must have nerves of steel. Going head to head, one sniper in an ambush against the force of many takes patience and guts. When you need speed, you call in the Dagger. He's not only the flanking specialist, but he's the fastest person on your team. Give him a small gap in your opponent's line, and he'll turn it into a gaping hole. He may push the limits of your team's front lines, but the best daggers know how to get close to the envelope before they get themselves eliminated. The gear of the Dagger is all about speed. He carries only enough paint to make it through a game, and not much more. His paint gun is small and maneuverable. He needs to be able to make fast, furious moves into tight spots. Everything from his shoes to his goggles are chosen to help him slip into small spaces and do it fast. To give the Dagger the cover he needs, you call in a Broadsword. His job is to put paint in the air, so much paint that the opposition can't even think about moving. This is not a position for the timid or the lightweight. He's not fast on the draw, but a good Broadsword player is worth every pull of the trigger. A heavy rifleman's job is, of course, to lay paint, so he needs to carry as much paint as possible. Reaching to maximum range is critical for the Broadsword. A flatline barrel system will give him more distance and a flatter trajectory. A low shooting profile is important because much of the heavy rifleman's work is done flat on his belly. To really put the opposition's face in the mud, you'll wish you had the hammer. This specialty player is the most intimidating on the field. With a rate of fire that's unequal, the hammer can saturate an area with so much paint that nothing is safe. The difference between a hammer and a broadsword is like the difference between a Ford F-250 and a Mack truck. They both do the same job, but the hammer does it with extreme prejudice. As has often been said, it's not the paintball with your name on it that you should worry about, but it's the other 200 behind it. It takes a special personality to handle towards a wallet and command the big guns. Playing hammer is not a faint apart. The Saber medium rifleman brings the team together. When someone on your team gets hit, it's the Saber who fills the position. You can play as the Dagger, Broadsword, or Commander at any time. This player's role changes on the field constantly, as he might be called upon to assist a teammate or fill his position. He is a well-rounded player with the skill and equipment to fit any role. One of the greatest contributions of the medium rifleman is to run point for the squad. By playing a very careful and cagey point, the Saber can spook and ambush, luring the opponents to give away their positions before they can do any damage. Since the Saber covers all the positions, his gear needs to be flexible. He carries more paint than a Dagger, has less firepower than a Broadsword, not as much camo as a sniper, and the communication setup of a commander.